cast your island gateway to all things geek, and it's time for a first ever properly scheduled months in advance Hebridean Hammerlock, like from Stornoway to Suplex City. This is your Hebridean take on the very interesting world of wrestling. I am just recently returning to wrestling after many years off, so I can keep up with my incredible co-hosts here tonight. So tonight, I think it's fair to say, is this the second biggest event in wrestling in a year? Like Mania is obviously top billing, isn't it? This would be the next big thing, would it? Would you say?
Yeah, this is the part that kickstarts what they
Yeah.
call the
Yeah.
road to WrestleMania.
Yep. And but with that, quickly introduce my team tonight. Graham, what's happening with you?
Sitting here excited for tomorrow night. I've still got
And
SmackDown to watch, but yeah.
yep. And Kenny, what's happening?
Absolutely nothing. Just sitting here about to talk about how they're probably gonna screw up the Rumble.
Yes, well, we're geeks
Yeah.
on the internet. You're talking about
Yeah.
something you love, so you've got to go on about how awful it is and how everything's wrong with it. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Very much.
yeah, it's interesting. This is the first one outside the States, which I believe is controversial in its own way, because I think, Kenny, you said they'd been promising a Rumble to Europe for years, hadn't they? They were making noises
Uh,
about it.
no, I don't think so.
Maybe not. All right, okay.
They've been talking about. There's been talk about Mania being outside US and Canada,
Yes.
but the
And
Rumble's pretty much been in America.
yeah, and then
But
just completely coincidentally, Saudi Arabia come in and suddenly they get a rumble. Like
yeah,
nothing shady about this deal whatsoever at all, is there, Graham?
No, not at all. They're all fine,
yeah,
upstanding fellows, and
Yes.
yeah.
I absolutely have not been edited to say this.
Yes.
No.
But what I will say very quickly is that the very first ever Royal Rumble was held outside the States. It was held
Was-
in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
All right.
Yeah.
So without further ado, I will hand it over to Graham. What should we look for? What should we be excited for in this?
So, looking at the card for tomorrow night, there's a few bits. You've got your two Royal Rumble matches, and we'll come back to them, I think, because
Okay.
they are really the main events.
Mm.
But you've got Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship. You've got AJ Styles versus Gunther, with Styles' career on the line. And obviously, last time we met, it was because Gunther had retired, the possible greatest of all time. Certainly, if you're looking at storyline wise, he probably is John Cena. And you've got the two Royal Rumble matches, so it's only a 4 match card, but two of those matches are going to go about an hour or so each.
Right.
Kenny, what are you looking forward to the most?
Uh, if if they would put more championship matches on the card,
Mhm.
maybe one of those. Um, but right now it's the Rumbles. Yeah.
Okay.
Drew versus Sammy. I don't care, honestly.
Really?
Honestly, I don't care. Um, it's and Gunther versus Styles. I hope Styles doesn't lose. I hope that something happens and Gunther gets himself disqualified because
hmm
they're they only announced the stipulation. Was it last week? I think
Couple of
last week
weeks.
on Raw. Or a
So
couple
last
weeks
week.
ago. I can't remember to be honest. But it's like there's not enough build for stipulation like that, in my opinion. You know,
Okay.
Like the match is probably going to be really good. Gunther and Styles. So it's probably going to be up there with some of the best matches this year. But it's the Rumble.
Fair enough. Did you watch Saturday night's main event?
I did. Yeah.
What did you think of Styles Nakamura?
I remember their first match in WWE. Like I remember when people were bullying up, it's like, oh, the rematch from New Japan, and then it didn't really live up to it.
Yeah.
I preferred last week's match.
I thought last week's lived up to it.
Yeah.
And there was something about it that felt like it was a greatest hits tour because this is the last one.
Yeah.
As a recent returnee, Cal, what's your thoughts around the whole Styles Gunter?
I'm still that fresh a returnee. I think I've got so much catching up to do with you guys. I'm following what Billy's advice, Billy Strachan, like when it's almost 2 years since we interviewed him, Kenny. Can you believe that? Doesn't feel like us. And Billy Strachan said, like, if you want to get back into wrestling, he said, start with a Rumble. Just start there. And that's the best primer for anyone who really wants to. So that's how I'm approaching this. I did watch Cena v Gunther, and I didn't know what to make again. So I'm still returning. So still kind of. So I'm looking forward to all of this. I'm going in very much blind. I know the names. I've not looked far beyond what their styles are or anything like that. So yeah, I've watched one or two older Rumble. Well, not older. Like I watched last year's and the year before that. So I've not gone deep into like Graham. I've been watching some of the the classic WrestleManias with very mixed results there. I'm talking.
I will hear no bad things about WrestleMania 9. I will hear no bad things about that.
All I can say is Randy Savage's voice is best used in very small doses. As a commentator, it wears so quickly, and it's a bit like unnerving some of the things he says at times.
Are you saying you haven't listened to his rap album yet?
Oh God. No. I now know that's a thing that exists, so we'll have to, maybe I can do a reaction video of me listening to it.
See that moment that
does it make Cena look like I forget the name, famous rapper who was shot and released more records after he died? Really good one. Oh,
Tupac.
Yeah, does it make Cena look like Tupac in comparison? Is it that, or is it just so unique that you can't describe it?
Just listen to it.
Yes.
Yeah, just have a listen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while since I gave it a listen, and I am tempted to refresh the memory.
Yes.
I remember when I first heard it, I was like, okay, this is something. This is interesting.
No, we're going off on tangent, but I do remember when I was a teenager, there was that WWF song, which was like a compilation rap of all they were each like doing a verse. What was it called again?
the Simon Cowell produced WrestleMania.
Is that it's called? I think it was called it called WrestleMania? But like Hulk was in it. Warrior was in it as well, as I remember.
Unless you're thinking the one from earlier, possibly from either 1985's The Wrestling Album or Pile Driver, The Wrestling Album 2.
This was the 90s, because I remember someone in school had it, the single on, like a CD single. Remember, those things existed.
90s.
So it's I'll maybe send you a link to it, but it's definitely the Simon Cowell produced WrestleMania, which became Linda McMahon's theme tune.
Oh, gee. Yeah, and it's just going to be said, well, the Warrior act, and I'm thinking about the Warrior sounds coherent on it, so definitely that's not his own songwriting ability on display. safe to say.
Yeah,
Although an Ultimate Warrior self-penned rap would be fascinating listening, I think.
Put it into...
Let's put it into Suno, right?
Into the...
Oh, I thought you were going to say...
there, because then...
Put that into an AI music generator, make me an Ultimate Warrior rap and see what comes out.
I mean,
even for that, I wouldn't support generative.
Yes. I think that's not really promoting AI in a good light. We're going to make an Ultimate Warrior rap with it.
You probably end up destroying the AI if you do that.
Let's do it.
I think there's some things that even artificial intelligence cannot comprehend.
Or should not comprehend. If it comprehends that, then it's... That's really the threat to humanity, is it? Like an Ultimate Warrior rap done by AI. Not the Terminator.
Yep.
We've identified the real threat. So see tonight. So I'm guessing in Rumbles as well, you have certain surprise people that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But do you guys have an inkling who the surprises could be this year? Like, is it usually like a badly kept secret?
Oh,
there's always a big rumor.
Yeah, I think two of the big ones are Seth coming back and Jericho.
Yeah,
Jericho's been rumored since the start of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Adam Pearce kind of played into that a wee bit because there was it coming from Canada one of the nights, and
I think so. Yeah.
You know, maybe some superstars will break the walls down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm guessing there's been some wrestling fans monitoring flights in and out of Riyadh just to what town they've come from, who could be on that. Yeah, there probably will be someone like that.
But one of the things that they've done is they've chartered a flight for the roster rather than have them all arriving separately. So maybe it's a way to keep some of the surprises as well.
Yeah.
They've put them on that flight.
And I'm guessing
I haven't heard of any rumors about the women's rumble. Like, I haven't heard anyone talking about who might return or who might show up. You know.
So today I saw that they were rumoring that both Tiffany Stratton and Bianca Belair will probably return.
So is Tiffany Stratton also Trish Stratus, just for an uninitiated?
No.
Okay.
No.
I've always wondered that. Am I getting these two mixed up when I see the names? Okay, right.
No. But I would maybe throw a wee outside bet on Paige.
Yeah.
I had heard about her coming back to WWE, I think, late last year.
Yeah.
Very interested you guys say that, because as you know, I'm trying to track down possible guests for this show. So I've ended up following a lot of indie wrestlers and quite a lot of WWE, just so I can, because it's all a big web and they're all connected. And I have noticed on my Instagram feed there, Paige doing a lot of training videos, like loads of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, is this kind of an indicator that something's going on there?
Could be, because she has left AEW.
Yeah.
So she's been free from there for a wee while. And, is there a better time to come back than at a Rumble?
Yeah.
I mean, you heard what the pop was for Edge.
Yeah. That's exactly who I was thinking.
Edge.
Like, when he came out, the whole, the term, they blew the roof off.
Yep. I was watching it live.
They blew the roof and the sides off.
Yeah, because that was so unexpected. For your benefit, Cal, Edge was a guy who had retired, 7 years before?
Yeah.
Right after WrestleMania, he had to give up the title because he broke his neck. And, it was proper tears in the middle of the ring, retirement. Yeah. I can't. Doctors have said I'm not allowed to do this anymore. So nobody saw this coming.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's moments like that that make the Rumble good, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't know who's coming. Now, to be fair, the
It's-
last couple of years, even when the buzzer goes and you hear the music, half the time you don't know who it is because Def Rebel are atrocious.
Oh no.
But
Yeah.
Because am I right? Paige said she had a back injury that ruled her out of wrestling, isn't it? Or something? Yeah, but she
neck
has
injury
kind
as
of
well.
wrestled still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. She did
yeah. She came
wrestle
back.
in AEW for a wee bit, but I think it was just mainly managerial stuff she done.
yeah.
Yeah.
What she has done in the past, like just say because I'm tracking some wrestlers. I know it says like I'm not informed, but I just track some social media accounts, and her social media until I would say, someone will correct me on this because it's the internet and yeah, there's people out there. But I, from what I could see, like when we first started discussing this, I went through a few, and it seemed there was a point where it was all her promoting her podcast. She was doing a podcast like
Yeah.
health, fitness, and obviously all the rest. It's abruptly to me stopped. There might be an announcement, but all of a sudden she's doing seminar. It looks like seminars and training in the ring again, and she says it's fit,
I,
just
s-
fitness. So I don't know
I'm
how much
sure I saw
stopping
a
of doing that.
thing. I'm sure I saw something either Reddit or Instagram recently where she was returning to the ring for her first indie dates ever,
Yeah.
or her first indie dates since she was sort of 17.
Okay.
She's from a wrestling family, so there's always that connection. The Knight
Norwich,
family
isn't
in
it?
Norwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so,
And
yeah.
they still run their promotion, don't they?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. Um, why don't you
Uh,
care about Drew and Sammy? I'm intrigued.
Out of all the feuds that Drew's had over the last couple of years, how many of them were good?
Punk,
Yeah.
Rollins.
He's just gone from one feud to another, one after, pretty much straight into a new one.
Hmm.
And like the whole Punk one, I didn't. It was over a bracelet, really.
Partially.
I was like, I don't care about that, you know. And the whole point of feuds is to get you invested.
Hmm.
I just didn't care.
yeah.
And with Sammy, to me, he is dangerously close to X-Pac heat levels.
Really?
He is he is everywhere. He's inserted in other people's stuff. You know,
Hmm.
like he- when he was in when he was out, for a couple of months, he was just trying to get himself involved with everyone's, a lot of matches that he didn't need to be in. And yeah, I mean, I like him. I like him as a wrestler. He's great wrestler, you know.
Hmm.
But I don't need to see him and get involved in other people's stuff, you know.
Hmm.
And it's yeah,
Okay.
and like there's
But this
no
is his stuff.
real yeah, but like there was no build up to it, you
Mhm.
know. He won the fatal four way,
Hmm.
and you know there wasn't really anything before that between him and Drew,
Other than
you
he's
know.
never beaten Drew.
Eh,
So it's effectively the
lots
same
of people.
story that led. It's the same story that led to the Rhea Ripley Io Sky match at Evolution last year. You're the
Hmm.
champion. I've never beaten you.
But with Sammy, it's always been like the underdog, and
Hmm.
like to me, sometimes that can get old. Like Sammy's been the underdog for how many years now?
Hmm.
And it just comes to the point where they need to get him away from being the underdog, because if the underdog keeps losing, yes, when he wins, it's going to be huge. But if he doesn't win, how long is the underdog going to keep going until they actually do something with it, like proper?
Old man reference time. How long was it before Tommy Dreamer beat Raven? And yet we still lapped it up because that was your
But
guy.
was the story? But the story was more compelling. With Dreamer and Raven.
Possibly, but if you look at the sort of Sammy's arc, I think because it's been linked to Kevin Owens since Owens came in. When Sammy did finally win the big one, that moment was taken away from him by KO, and you've had them do that back and forward throughout the whole time. So it's like this is always going to be the constant. I think looking at last year, they were probably working up to a big win for Sammy, but then Owens get injured. Speaking of possible returns,
yes,
it's gone very quiet on the Kevin Owens front recently. Although he did show up at Cena's retirement, and he was looking in good shape. And if he returns, there we go, right? If in the unlikely event of Sammy winning, now I don't see it happening, but
no,
a lot of the rumors
know,
are that because it's in Saudi, Sammy wins, Owens returns and wins the Rumble.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
That's a story.
I was going to say that. Yeah, I was going to say that. Like, there's a good chance that the Saudis would be like, we want Sammy to win, and if he does, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is bull. This is it's like, okay, he's won, that's fine, But if Kevin Owens does return, then I might be a wee bit interested because, well, the Kevin did have a good reason for turning heel on Sammy. Perfectly good reason.
He always does.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah. So if we do get Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn rivalry through to Mania, and then it's them two, I'll be happy. But if Sammy wins and it doesn't go anywhere, and Kevin Owens doesn't return, I wouldn't be too pleased. I'll be like, well, they gave him the belt just to please the Saudis. That's that's no. But if he does win and then Owens, comes back, I'll be happy.
Which is interesting in itself because if you remember, Sammy was one of the guys who abjectly refused to go to Saudi initially. Did he appear at the last Saudi event? I can't remember.
Yeah,
but
he did.
Initially, he was dead against it. So, just as a bit of background, Cal, so Sammy is a ginger Canadian Muslim. He's a Muslim Arab whose real name's Remy Sibel. He's got a lot of charity work that he does. He's got a foundation called Sammy for Syria, for example.
Yeah.
And he, his whole initial gimmick thing was that he was into ska and punk and stuff, and he's very much, he lives that ideal where, well, let's just say he's one of the good guys.
Okay, right.
So
I was just going to say, while you guys were talking, I decided to look up Saraya. So she put up her training in the ring, and she says, "Back to my old self." And also, she had a convention planned for this weekend. which she's not
Cancelled.
appearing at anymore. So
Okay.
could this be? But they said, oh, the convention was delayed anyway. But I got a feeling if she turned around and said, well, I've actually got this on, they would delay it for her anyway because she's a big name, obviously. So obviously, because I've said it, it's not going to happen. I'm going to be totally humiliated come Sunday night when we reconvene. So, and I was going to say I am fully aware of Edge because he starred in one of my very favorite films.
Of course he did.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
We
He
don't know if he
deserves
used background.
world recognition for that alone. Stunning acting performance
Plane.
he gave there. Yes, Money Plane. Yeah. Whatever you want to bet on, the Money Plane's got it covered. Oh, yes, class film. Just be surprised. I've not tried to link the cool cat to the Royal Rumble yet. That's the only thing we're missing now.
It'll happen.
Eric Estrada's bound to have been involved in wrestling at some point in some capacity.
If Drew Carey can enter the Rumble, Cool Cat can enter the Rumble.
Now that would be fantastic. No, there is. It's a simple link. There is a book that Derek Savage wrote, Kenny, called Cool Cat Loves Wrestling. Don't even have to go that far to find a link to Cool Cat.
So, just to link Money Plane to the Royal Rumble.
All right, I thought you're that desperate to get away from Cool Cat. Money Plane's a step up.
No, and it's not even that I'm going to go the obvious route of Edge. Do you think Mr. Iguana's going to appear? Because that's close enough to an alligator.
Oh, I've been right with the amount they've announced for the Rumble, with all the spots are left open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see a 2 or 3 from AAA, and Mr. Iguana has to be one of them, because last year I think once WWE fans who had never seen AAA found out about Mr. Iguana, that basically cemented him as fan favorite. How can you hate a guy that wrestles with a puppet?
Mm-hmm. He's entertaining.
Yeah, and we got the puppet demon as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
do you think we'll have the El Grande Americano face off, where El Grande Americano OG takes on?
I want El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano for Mania.
Yeah,
it has to be. And then
even just the two guys under those masks are so damn good.
What two guys?
El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano, obviously.
Yeah. No one else but them under those masks.
It would be like watching, say, I don't know who would be a good comparison, like Chad Gable versus Ludwig Kaiser or something. It would be similar to watching those two guys go at it.
That would be. That is a Mania. That's a Mania level match.
Are you trying to say, Graham, sometimes wrestling lacks standards? Are you really trying to break that news to everyone here?
Hey, if we can have Undertaker versus Undertaker and Kane versus Kane, how can we not have El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano?
I mean, there's a Royal Rumble.
Person.
There's a previous Royal Rumble where you had Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love in the same Rumble, and people claimed they were all Mick Foley. It's lies.
Hey, they were on the Titantron together. They were talking to each other on the Titantron.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm kind of being semi-serious, but this kind of reassures me. Like the wrestling I grew up watching, like the World of Sport ITV, which we thought was really enough. It just said, this is just Kendo Nagasaki, all the very obvious. So it's like, it wasn't just us that did naff things as well. Like the Yanks, like we don't have the soul monopoly. The Yanks can do it as well.
There's nothing naff about it. I'm sorry. I am going to stick up for World of Sport here because that's formative memories.
Oh no, it is. It's fun memories. I was there when Giant Haystacks came to Stornoway Town Hall twice, wasn't it? 2 times they fought up here. I do remember that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 2 times.
Barely remember it.
At the age of 11, I met a coked off his tits British Bulldog at Greenock Town Hall.
That just sounds
that
like
was an experience.
That would have been something. Did he try to put a chin lock on you?
He actually did. There was a picture. There is a picture somewhere. So it was me, my friend who I've not seen years, Pat Burke. Shout out if you're listening, Paddy. But that would be interesting if you were, and his pal. And he's got one of us in a headlock while the other two stand beside because we were only paying for one photo.
And let me guess, his eyes are just like wide open and he looks.
Oh, yeah.
See,
he was a proper Lloydie Magoo.
And the weird thing is that statement, coked up British Bulldog in Greenock Town Hall, none of that sounds ridiculous in any way. That just sounds like that's Greenock for you, innit?
I mean, you had that then, and now they'll be the Tommy Robinson fans, which is basically the same thing, except more of one of those people in the gang that we talk about.
Yes, it is. Well, we're going to have to get into. We do have to address kind of the politics of where this is happening. Now, years ago, I'll reference everyone. There's a video online by a guy called Renegade Cuts where he talks about the whole Saudi and WWE deal. Is it still, as he was pointing out back then when it first started, like your heels couldn't trash talk Saudi or anything? Is that still in place? Like, are they very careful not? Because it's customary for a heel just to say things about the place they're in and, get I'm guessing they still have to tread a fine line there in Saudi, do they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Obviously, we're talking about a women's rumble, so that's improved, but are they allowed to wear their proper costumes in Saudi? No. So it'll be bodysuits all round, will it? And I'm not I'm not going on about eye candy because I know full well why women wear those outfits because it's better movement for them. So I'm not coming at that from that angle.
Yeah, because there are a lot of women that their movesets kind of require
flexibility, basically.
Yeah. And when you have a bodysuit, it kind of limits,
Yeah.
So it does suck for but.
Before you ask, we are going to have a woman wrestler on in a few weeks, and we can ask her about this issue. And she could probably confirm all of this because she'll have had probably direct experience of doing it. So, but is it still as shady, this deal with the Saudis? Has it?
It's never been not shady.
Yeah,
it's all about. I think the phrase is sports washing.
Like I've heard the initial ones as well. The commentators just would not stop gushing about how great and progressive this crown prince is. I think the very first one, woman can drive. Isn't he just the most amazing, forward-thinking man? I've not even had to think about women being able to drive in my life. So.
Yeah. It's very much trying to rehabilitate the image and, we see through it. It's sort of...
Well, it's...
I don't know. Grudge watching to some extent, but...
I know, Graham, you've got a passing interest in football, I guess, do you? Or any interest at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know what they did with the 2030 World Cup just so Saudi could get their turn hosted quicker. A little bit off topic. So originally Spain was going to host it, and so it was decided. And as you know, the World Cup goes through every confederation, each continent gets a turn at it. Asia weren't due until late 2030s, early 2040s or so. So they did was they expanded into Morocco. So Spain and Morocco now co-host. Africa's got its turn taken. They then come up with another idea, saying it's 100 years of the World Cup. So to honor that, we'll have a game in South America, in Uruguay, where the first World Cup was. South America's turn is out the window. And what do you know? After 2030, Asia's got it, and Saudi have been awarded it somehow.
I mean, given how, this is going to take us way off topic, but given how things are in the WWE's home country just now, they're as shady as each other, and the 2026 World Cup should be boycotted at this stage because it's going to be in what's effectively a war zone. And I'm going to stop myself from going on a rant here.
Well, I'll
thank you for your attention to this matter.
Yeah, I'll liven up with a joke. Is that one benefit is Scotland's two opponents, they're banned from entering the US now. So Scotland have a slim chance that they might just get out of this group, but Scotland will still mess it up and fail to qualify. Even though there's no opponents, we'll still knock ourselves out. There you go. That livens.
First time. That would be our first time ever out of the groups as well.
Oh yes.
Even the good days of Andy Roxburgh and Craig Brown, we never got anywhere.
Yes. So this will be like. We've got no opponents and we still get knocked out somehow. That's proper Scottish. And just to this, I figured out a way we could get back on. So, any Scottish interest in the women's rumble this year? Because I know I saw last year. Piper was in it last year, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's had some sort of possible career ender, some sort of injury.
She's been out for quite a while.
Yeah.
What's Kaylee Ray's name these days?
She Alba Fire? No, do I always get that mixed up?
Yes.
I'm always getting them mixed up.
She's Alba Fire.
Yeah,
and of course
the Secret Service stuff,
which is gold, by the way.
Chelsea Green has been a highlight of the last couple of years.
Yes. Every time Chelsea Green is another one that's been a highlight since the days of Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Which, again, if you haven't watched it, it's amazing.
I've just got to say, I'm going to say, sorry, from last year's Rumble, I just loved Piper because all the American girls come out, they're doing their delicate, she just typical Scottish, I just love that kind of, she just loves that image. It's just so, it's so funny to see. You have to be Scottish to understand what we're talking about here. There's just a certain way she kind of struts about.
And of course, we get Nikki Storm, who's behind the Sister Abigail mask.
Yes.
So, I think we're coming up because this is meant to be like just a quick preview, and then we'll be back for our review. So, I'll just go with the obvious question: women and men's predictions for winners. How does that sound? Is it notoriously difficult to predict a Rumble?
The last few years,
not really.
Very obvious.
Yeah. It's basically who they're pushing is usually who they're gonna have win. And right now, Braun Breaker is up there. He is like one of the firm favorites to win. To be honest, if he's in it, this is slim chance, but Kit Wilson is one of my picks. If he's in it, Kit Wilson. But I think
anyone who's got a problem with that is toxic.
Yeah, toxic. Close your legs. He's probably going to be one of those in and then out in a few seconds, but but I think Braun's a good pick. Roman's coming back. I mean, you got to also look at who's been in the promos for WrestleMania. and Roman,
will
Brock,
feature probably.
Cody, you know, any one of them, you're yeah, any one of them. The women's Rumble, on the other hand, it's
a bit more open.
Yeah, because I don't know, to be honest. I could see one of the main women win this year. Rhea Ripley, I could see winning because she hasn't won a Rumble yet. So her winning, obviously, that's going to get a good reaction.
Well,
I don't know. To be
I don't
honest,
think I've got to point out. Have they improved the Saudi crowds? Because I know it was notorious the first few years how dead the atmosphere was at the events. Have they done something about that?
I think so. Yeah,
there's actual fans at the
they've
game
gotten
now.
a
At the
yeah,
match.
they've
sorry.
gotten
And if the
a lot
crowd-
more lively.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if the crowd isn't great, then they'll pipe it in, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do you
Graham,
have any
did you?
predictions, Carl?
No, like I say, I'm going in so blind here, completely, utterly blind.
So, men's rumble, I can see Braun Breaker going bell to bell.
Yeah.
Because I mean he's already a bit of a stamina machine. If he's in it, I could see him breaking Kane's record as well. Actually,
Yeah.
in fact, if he's in it, he's going to be in it. I think
Yes.
is Kane still got the record for the most eliminations, or did someone
think
overtake
so.
that? I could see him break that.
Did Brock break it?
Maybe.
Remember the year Drew won it? Brock was eliminating a ton of people.
Yeah, was that the year he had the face off with Keith Lee and people went nuts?
Yeah,
I thought that was going to be a big deal. But do you know who would be a good outside bet if they really wanted to shake things up? Femi.
Yes.
But there's a lot of potential. I don't know if they're ready to give him that. I think, like Kenny said, I think Braun's going to win it.
I think with Oba, I think he's in the NXT Championship match.
No, he relinquished that.
No, it's like there was a. I'm pretty sure I saw him on the match graphic for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm just checking just now. Put them. And for the men's, my pick is Braun Breaker. For the women's, I think it's going to be Liv Morgan.
Right.
But I hold out hope that it's going to be Chelsea Green because, she is gold.
Yeah, she's been good in the last couple of Rumbles.
Right.
Yeah.
So
there's no NXT.
Carry on. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just checking. There's no NXT until sometime in February.
Right.
But Oba definitely. So he won his match against the dude from TNA that's been in the English guy, Leon Slater, and then he left the title on the desk, and it was confirmed he's relinquished the title.
Yeah, so I'm looking. It's a qualifier. It's they're doing qualifier matches, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So with that, I can't let you go without a time-honored OCAST tradition. You know what's coming now. Both of you. So it's time for Royal Rumble trivia.
Have you heard? You'll be aware of the phrase "no selling," Cal. This is just what I'm going to do every time you mention trivia. I'm just not going to sell it. Like, yep, okay.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm gonna go into
Des and Rick sold it though.
business for
Their
myself.
reactions were classic. I think Des almost walked off the show when I mentioned, I like to do a quiz, Des. You could just see the look in his face. Anyway, question number 1. This has got to be a softball. Who won the first Royal Rumble in 88?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yep.
Oh,
Right. So,
Yeah.
who has the most? Which superstar has the
Did you
most men's Royal Rumble victories?
Most victories. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
oh, yeah,
Yep,
Austin, I
correct.
think.
How many?
3.
3.
Yep. Kenny gets that one.
Because Cody Rhodes will tie him.
Who holds the record for the longest time spent in a single Rumble match?
Oh,
And it's not Chris Benoit because that was retconned. It was him.
Come on.
yeah.
Right.
I think they then said it was Rey Mysterio.
I was going to say Ray, but
The answer I have is neither.
is it recent?
Yes, very recent, I would say.
Yeah, it is very
Um,
recent. Must be
And
Penta?
Cody.
what's that?
Penta for some reason. I'm thinking.
Nope. We've
No.
spoken about him
Penta
in
was
depth.
last year's Iron Man.
We've spoken about him earlier on the show.
Oh Lord, brain, do something.
Right. Okay, I'll
Oh.
give
Sami
you
Zayn.
that. The answer I have that I found when I went looking for this quiz is Gunther in 2023.
Of course. But
No.
certainly for the longest time it was Benoit, but they changed that and
Mm.
said it was Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, because
Oh,
he's
for
been
obvious reasons.
erased. So, yep, we're not going to get into talking about that issue yet. That's for well down the road in this show. Number 4, who was the first woman to enter a men's Royal Rumble?
China.
China.
Yep. What year?
99.
99.
Right on, Kenny. Which Rumble winner went on to lose the WrestleMania title match in under 20 seconds?
Oh, Daniel Bryan.
Yep. And how quickly did he lose it?
9 seconds.
9
Nope.
or 10, 11,
Nope.
12,
Nope.
13.
You're doing
74.
Four.
Kenny,
He's
have
doing
you've
the
been. I'm just saying, Kenny's doing the Rick Carranza method of answering questions there.
Yeah.
18
I
seconds.
thought it was 9.
18. Damn it, I should
18.
have kept going.
Take that long for a Brogan account.
So, all right. Who eliminated the most people in a single Rumble match before the record was broken?
Kane.
Kane.
No. No, it's not. That's not what I have.
Okay.
Must be Roman then.
Yep, Roman Reigns. And how many? And in what year?
It was
Go
like 30 or something.
8 or 9.
No.
2016.
Nope.
15.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
17.
14, 15,
Yeah,
16,
you got it
17,
right there. Yeah, damn, Rick's got a lot to answer for now with the quizzes. Right. Who is the only superstar to enter at number 30 and win twice? There's 2 answers, isn't there? Yeah, there's 2 answers.
Oh. Cena? I
John
want to see when
Cena.
he entered the 30.
In fact, oh yes, yeah, John Cena's done it twice, and there's another person who's done it once.
Hogan's done it once, I think.
Nope. You're in the right area, I would say.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yokozuna.
Nope.
No, he came in
I'm
mid-match and got rid of
thinking-
Hogan.
I would
No.
say basically legendary name in wrestling, like one of those
Oh.
ones
Macho Man
your-
Randy
even your
Savage.
granny knows kind of names.
Undertaker?
Yep.
No.
The year,
Austin.
the
Oh,
year
okay.
before Cena, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Undertaker 2007,
Who did they
Cena
eliminate?
2008. Who won the first ever women's rumble?
Oscar.
Yep, correct. Which rumble match is infamous for the crowd turning on the winner?
Oh, that's easy. It's
2016.
the one where
Is this-
Reigns won. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you
Was it
say
2016?
oh close Graham?
17?
2015.
Yeah, 15. There
Yeah,
we go.
yeah.
Yeah, it was round about
And
then.
who is the only superstar to win the Rumble after entering at 1?
Chris
Oh,
Benoit,
there's
No.
Rey Mysterio,
Michaels. Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, yep. Kenny said it 4 times.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. I think hard to say who won that one. I wasn't keeping any score there, but it was a well thought quiz, that one. And
They
final
have
I'm sure
question,
Benoit went
just
in at one.
this is one I didn't script, but I'll just ask it anyway. Your snack and drink of choice for the Rumble. What would you recommend people have
I
on
would
their?
recommend chicken wings every time.
Yeah, but I was going
Ooh,
to say for the longest time, a bottle of whiskey or any alcohol of your choice, because that was the only way I could get through any WWE pay per view.
But I think you're a
It did.
Dr.
Maybe
Pepper man.
suggested
anyway,
it's
But you're a
it did
Dr.
help
Pepper man
me.
these days, aren't you, Kenny?
Yeah, but I remember
Ooh.
I was drunk when the Hardys returned,
Mhm.
and
Oh.
the tears flowed. Yeah,
So Pepsi and chicken
but
wings
yeah,
is what you recommend, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, I like CM Punk. I will stand for
Okay.
Pepsi every single time. And I've just confirmed that in 2004, He Who Shall Not Be Named entered the Rumble at number 1 and went bell to bell, winning it.
And I just
Shawn
want to point
Michaels
out,
was number 2 the year that was him and Bulldog, I think.
so
yeah.
and Pepsi, we just gave you great product placement. So please get in touch. And
Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Send
whoever,
me Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper.
no, what we
Was Dr.
wouldn't
Pepper
mind.
Pepsi?
No, Graham. What we should ask for is £2 million for obvious reasons. Because you know what happens if anyone ever donates 2 million, something magical will happen on Ocast.
Yep.
A truly magical,
So
wondrous event.
I'll be quite happy if hey, Dr. Pepper, send me cans, send me bottles, send me anything. I will quite happily say Dr. Pepper is the greatest.
For me,
I mean,
think I'm gonna get the beers in because I got paid today after 7 months on the dole, so I'm gonna make the most of this tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And
couple
my
of
snack-
stabilizers.
my snack of choice, I'm very much nachos, cheese sauce, and jalapenos kind of guy. Like when I go to the cinema, that's my go-to, and I think I might do some of that. And what else? I don't know what else I'll have. I've got to have something else apart from that, something a bit lighter. But
Being a reformed, how do I put this PG? It's it would be acceptable on an American podcast. Fat bastard. I don't do carbs all that often anymore.
Yeah.
So
that's why it's chicken wings.
Chicken wings, it's pure protein.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I've often said this, Kenny, on a Saturday night, if I bump into you in the supermarket, I'll look in your trolley, and if I see Dr. Pepper and chicken wings, it's a wrestling night for you then. And you're going, yep. That's an easy way to tell. Anyone who bumps into Kenny on a Saturday night in Tesco's, if you see that, you know there's some big wrestling going down.
Yeah.
You see, you don't even need to go online. Just go to Tesco's and Stornoway and look for Kenny and getting the chicken wings and Dr. Pepper ready. So there you go.
I do need to go get a pack of chicken wings. So.
Me too.
Oh, there. So that's it. If you want to meet us all tomorrow, we're going to be raiding the chicken wings aisle tomorrow in Tesco. You can meet us there in person. Meet the head Hammerlock.
Also for product placement, Tesco Stornoway, if you want to donate chicken wings, we will happily endorse them.
Yeah, quite happily.
Yes,
because Co-op doesn't seem to have wings in stock, so
I know.
Yeah. Right, this is getting in.
We're
turning into a Stornoway
Facebook
group of.
I don't know about boycott because they do sell Cheetos.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And we couldn't do.
And if I take my child, I
Cheetos.
get a discount.
Yeah.
Correct.
And there's no D&D session would function without Cheetos, I think. So.
No,
There's always someone. No
No,
matter what game of D&D you play, there's always someone munching a bag of Cheetos. So I've found that.
and most of the time it's Hereward.
Yes. Yeah, we're not going to get into Hereward roasting. It's a full-time passion of ours, Graham. But I think we'll leave it right now. we do plenty of it offline. So. Anyway, that is it. And well, this will be magically edited, and you will see us next time you see us in this episode. We'll have eaten our chicken wings, drank our Dr. Peppers and Pepsis, and marveled at the sights and sounds of Royal Rumble 2026.
Nobody marvels at the sounds. Definitely.
All right. So I don't know how to end this. We usually say good night, but we're going to be seeing you in a few minutes anyway. But it'll be magically 48 hours later. So later, do the wipe.
Should we do the Wayne's World thing and just go, doodle-doo, doodle-doo.
Don't know why I'm purring like a cat. So